So a lot of people, when they're thinking about getting certified in the emotional freedom techniques or tapping, the big question that they have is how they can make a living as an EFT practitioner. So when I first got certified in EFT back in 1999, it was pretty much impossible to find clients because, number one, nobody had ever heard about EFT. And if you told somebody that tapping on points on their face was going to improve their life, they thought you were nuts. So, and also, if you did find somebody who was interested in hearing what you had to say and open-minded enough to try it, you know, you had to have an office, you had to have a place where people could come in your local community to come and work with you. But wow, have things changed in the last 20 plus years, because now with the invention of the internet, you no longer have to have an office. You can work from your computer, from home. You can make your own hours. You can work when you want, where you want. You can work from your cell phone. I once did a session from the top of a mountain in Colombia, because life gives you those options now. It's so flexible. But more than that, the whole world knows about it now, right? Like, it's been on mainstream media, it's been on Oprah, it's been on Dr. Oz, it's been on Fox News, it's been on so many programs, and it has been promoted by so many of the big name teachers now. Plus, of course, we have the Tapping World Summit, which goes out to 1 million people a year, that people know about it. And the demand for practitioners exceeds the supply. So the need to teach people about EFT has been largely diminished. And the need to open an office and go through the expense of all of that has been diminished as well. So then the question becomes, how do you get clients, right? So you have to know a little bit about marketing. That's the reality of it. But if you're somebody who already has clients, it blends perfectly into your practice. That's why I have had the pleasure of training so many professional practitioners. Or if you are, had the pleasure of training so many professional counselors and social workers and professionals, and also people who have professional practices as massage therapists or energy workers. It blends perfectly into those audiences as well. But you can work with EFT with individuals, you can work with groups, you can teach online classes. One of my students went on to create her own summit, like the Tapping World Summit, and was hugely successful with that. I'm so proud of her. The number of ways that you can use EFT as a specialist as well. So you can become someone who specializes in eliminating allergies or autoimmune disease, or helping addicts, or helping people to improve their lives in so many different ways, and specialize, and then teach courses on it in that regard, or in that vein. If you're someone who is unfamiliar with marketing and that worries you, we have the EFT Tapping Mentorship Program to help teach people marketing. And we have a new program coming up called Tapping Can Help, where we will actually be helping to drive clients to EFT graduates. So the possibilities are endless right now. And, you know, considering that most people charge over $100 an hour for an EFT session, the training pays for itself really quickly. And, for most people, if you can make a few $1,000s a month, it's at least a nice side hustle, right? And can turn into a full-time income. So I hope that gives you some insights on ways that you can make a living as an EFT practitioner.